I'm buying dollar store groceries for 1 full week to see if it's actually cheaper than my normal groceries. In day 1 of the challenge, I went to my local Dollar General, was surprised to see a large refrigerated section, and bought what I thought I needed for the week. I spent the rest of the day preparing food for day 2, which is where this video begins.
What's up, sleepyheads? It's like 4:08 in the morning and oh, sorry, this is like super ominous. Okay, that's better. This is when I wake up to do a workout. I take a pre-workout usually in the morning. However, I can't do that anymore if I didn't consume it from the store yesterday. So I'm trying this. Hopefully it doesn't suck.
It wasn't great, but I gulped it down and it did the job.
It's working out well.
The sun started to rise. I got my lunch from the garage fridge and left for my 9-to-5 job as a corporate accountant. I put my lunch in the fridge there and started going crazy on my keyboard for a couple hours. Then it was lunchtime.
Had to go out to my car. Today we got the Stouffer's meatloaf. I added some of the broccoli in there, one of the frozen vegetables that I got. Doesn't look terrible. I'm actually pretty excited about it. It looks like a hearty meal. I would definitely buy this again, but the problem is the sodium levels. It says 40% of your daily intake on sodium. That can't be good.
Lunchtime was over and the last few hours flew by at work. It was time to head back to the car so I could pick up my 2 kiddos from daycare.
Kids secured.
This is one of my favorite parts of the day when I get to hear how my 4-year-old's day was. I grabbed my dinner from my food storage for the week.
It's starting to get pretty demoralizing having to go to the garage to get my dinner here.
It was time to eat what appeared to be the spiciest ramen in the world. I took one look at the nutrition facts and wish I hadn't, all the sodium. The instructions said to add this black tar into it, so I went with it. And I added canned chicken.
What is this, fat?
For a little more protein. I wasn't that excited about it, but it wasn't too bad.
I can taste the sodium.
Then I chugged a Gatorade to cleanse out all the sodium, knowing full well Gatorade has sodium itself. But unsurprisingly, these little noodles didn't fill me up, so I grabbed a little snack and it was already bedtime.
Morning, sleepyheads. You know what time it is.
I went downstairs and had an epic workout.
New personal best.
After this footage, no one could possibly ask, bro, do you even lift? The sun woke up, I helped the kids get ready for daycare, I grabbed my lunch. I was already so late for work, but I thought these extra shots of me leaving would enhance the video. But really, it was annoying having to go back and get my phone each time. So I vented about the difficulty of the challenge.
Guys, this challenge is hitting pretty hard, okay? It's only Tuesday and I'm like very hungry. And the reason is because there's a different element to the challenge that I haven't shared with you yet. Day 1 was the only time I could go to the store. So I can't go back during the week if I'm low on something. I can't buy anything else. I can't consume anything else. Also, part of it, to be very honest with you, like, this food is not something that I eat on a regular basis. So I just feel like it's having this effect on me. I've mentioned the word sodium probably 300,000 times in this video already, and it's only Tuesday. Where's the fresh produce? Where's the fruits? Where's the non-processed stuff? I still have like 5 more days of this, but I'm struggling.
I power walked into work, put away my uninspiring lunch, and got to work. Here's the masterpiece I made the night before, a meal fit for a child. I really regret not buying any other spices or sauces. I only have hot sauce, and that was a big mistake that I'm dealing with right now. But I scarfed it down because I was starving, not because it was that great. Worked for a few more hours, then it was time again to grab my kiddos.
1, 2, 3. Kids secured. What?
Thank goodness it was time for dinner because I was starving. But I seem to have a large obstacle blocking my fridge food.
You parked any closer?
Yes, that was my wife's car, but shout out to her for heating up these stuffed peppers ahead of time. They were amazing.
I would buy it again.
But then my eyes darted to the sodium, so I chased that with a hydration beverage, had a new snack. I love yogurt. Then threw it out with this sick trick shot. Watch out, Dude Perfect. Had yet another snack. I never felt full during this challenge, and the day was already over. Damn alarm clock keeps cutting me off.
Good morning, sleepyheads. Oh, hold on. This is super ominous again. Ow, wow. You know what time it is. Day 4 taste test. Aftertaste, it's just not good.
I went down to the basement for a workout. This time I broke speed records on a treadmill. Look at me go.
I'm the fastest man alive.
I finished the workout only to remember that my food lives in the garage, so back down the stairs to start preparing food for my lunch and dinner. I was throwing chicken tenders in the air fryer and cooked up the dollar store version of Hamburger Helper.
Like I mentioned, I regret not having any spices or anything except for hot sauce, so I'm gonna try cooking this meat with applesauce. Have you guys ever done that before? Let me know in the comments, I guess, or troll me or something, but we're gonna give it a shot.
I'm usually not cooking before the sun comes up, but it's the only way I can get ahead of this.
We are cooking.
No, literally, we got a lot going on here. It's 5:50 in the morning. I gotta get ready for the day.
And somehow it was already time to go to work. In case you were wondering, this is what underneath a car looks like. I assure you, I don't have all this extra time in the morning for these camera shots. Yep, me running to grab the phone is proof of that.
Guys, this challenge is killing me right now. And I think it's because of a couple of different things. One, I'm trying to work out a little harder because I know that the food I'm eating isn't maybe the most healthy. Two, I'm probably eating a little less than I normally do, like calories wise. Guys, the sodium, I can't get over the sodium of all this food. It's Wednesday, I've only got today, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So basically I'm halfway through. Let's see how the rest of the week turns out.
Speed walking into work yet again. It would be unfortunate if I got fired for being late every day this week. So I worked my butt off, then it was already lunchtime.
And we have another meal made for a child.
Not my least favorite meal of the challenge, but it got the job done. But then the day ended and it was time to secure the kids. But before I did that,
It's great to have such an amazing event at the end of this challenge. My daughter's first birthday. It really kind of keeps me excited to keep going through this challenge. It's gonna be very fun to be able to make her some birthday muffins that I bought at the dollar store. I just hope she likes them. Ready, buddy? 1, 2, 3.
Kiss the chair!
Kid secured.
it's starting to get really old that I need to go in the freaking garage to get my food now.
Still with the car placement. Don't worry, I'll just carefully not spill my dinner.
Here's my creation from the morning. I warmed it up and had this reaction.
What's the name of it?
Then I needed a minute to myself, so I hid where no one would find me
All right, I'm inside the Ford.
and drank the sodium liquid. Because I ate my dinner like a good boy, I gave myself a snack. This challenge is flying by, but I still have 3 more days to go.
I want to eat this thing so bad, but instead we have this.
So check out the last video in the series here, where I'll finally talk about if I actually saved money and if it's worth buying groceries from a dollar store.
Moment of truth.